penalty area, left foot sliced across it, went a long way wide in the end.
Yeah, fortunately, he'll be disappointed with that. But he could routines they saw there, sorted from it. Short corner, just played across, but then played to Alexander-Arnold on the edge of the box. Just misses it on his weaker foot, didn't he?
Agbadou to Cunha. Totti's kept it in down the line to Aït-Nouri. Midway inside his own half, just shoved over by Alexander-Arnold. Ball rebounds to Gravenberch.
Yeah, that's where you've got to be stronger for me. Shouldn't be pushing you off the ball that easy. Aït-Nouri. That just gives them an advantage when we're playing.
It's going to be an interesting afternoon for Aït-Nouri and Totti.
It is. And Semedo as well. Got Diaz out on that left-hand wing for Liverpool. And you've got Salah down this right-hand side. So they're always an outlet. They're always a player that's available.
Robertson lifting a cross in from deep, headed away by Totti. Alexander-Arnold heads it back to Konate, out to the right side. Salah trying to play it forwards. Totti and then Aït-Nouri away. Van Dijk first to the loose ball. A little bit of miscontrol by Alexander-Arnold. Aït-Nouri with a foot in. Cunha just short of the halfway line. Back in field to João Gomez, to Andre, who can try and just release Matt Doherty and release a little bit of pressure too. As Agbadou has the ball just outside his penalty area. Gives it straight to Alexander-Arnold, who shanks it again out of play for a throw.
Yeah, if he wants to carry on doing that all afternoon, I don't mind. But yeah, it'd be nice just to have a little bit of a possession, just a little bit of passing around, some good little play there between the two midfielders, Gomez and Andre. That's what we need more of.
Aït-Nouri with a throw just past the midway point of his half to Cunha, who's got short sleeves on, no gloves either. He's brave today. Even Agbadou's gone with the base layer.
Yeah, it is cold, isn't it? It is cold. But look, so they know what's best for them, individuals. And he must think that he's going to be running around getting himself warm. So there you go then.
He's the only Wolves player without a base layer on.
He is, yeah.
There's Doherty, base layer and gloves. Back to Agbadou, right inside of the penalty area, closed down by Jota. Cleared up towards Guedes, base of the centre circle, turns and finds Sarabia just to his left. Sarabia will look to try and sweep a curling ball into the path of Aït-Nouri. Alexander-Arnold with a very heavy pass to Alisson, who slides and concedes a corner.
Well, I said to you, that's his third one in a row, Alexander-Arnold. So look, he's not done really well in the ones that he's had. He's either shanked one out of play, he's just give his goalkeeper an absolute nightmare pass back. It's rattled it into him. It's bobbled up on him and he couldn't really get anything else on it, Alisson. But let's hope it continues.
4 minutes have been played at Anfield. Wolves with a corner in front of their supporters. Matheus Cunha, right-footed from the left-hand side. Getting himself set. Liverpool have got everybody in red back, most of them inside the 6-yard box. Agbadou making a nuisance of himself at the near post. Cunha to swing it in towards that congested area. Doherty went in there. The header comes back out to Cunha. Can he get the ball back into the danger zone? Pull back to Agbadou. Agbadou back outside the penalty area to Andre, who under pressure from Salah goes back to Semedo inside his own half, and Liverpool push out.
Yes, not bad delivery from Cunha on this left-hand side. But I say it's just trying to get that chances and just keep going and keep playing at it.
McAllister out to Luis Diaz, left-hand side, right-footed cross, headed away by Doherty, stooping low at the near post. Alexander-Arnold, Gravenberch, now Robertson, going on the overlap for Luis Diaz, who will cut back in field. Now looks for Robertson, Semedo going to close him down. Comes back to Gravenberch, midway inside the Wolves half, 10 yards further back to Van Dijk.
I just think this is where, when Liverpool have got the ball, that we stay with runners and making sure that we're tracking it as well, because I think this is when we do switch off.
Salah looking to run at Aït-Nouri, but Aït-Nouri dealt with him comfortably enough.
Well played.
Cunha misjudging the pass to João Gomez. Liverpool throw that they get on with quickly. Szoboszlai for Alexander-Arnold. Back to the Hungarian. Now Alexander-Arnold infields to Konate. Got the Liverpool's first goal in the 2-1 win. Molineux in September. Luis Diaz, left-hand side of the box, digs a cross in. A big header away by Totti. Sarabia trying to find Guedes, and Guedes all of a sudden, well, was he dragged down by Virgil van Dijk? We play on because Cunha has it. Cunha running against Konate. Right inside the penalty area, looking back, needs some support. Cunha trying to low left-footed cross, easily intercepted by Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, I think that them situations you've got to do better with the ball. He had an opportunity there to try and pick him out, and he just misplaced it. And that's where, if you're going to get anything out of this game, that's where you've got to be more effective.
Salah blocked off by Nuri at the other end. So not a bad advantage played by Simon Hooper. The Wolves may well feel like they might have been better served from the free kick rather than Cunha running on his own.
Yeah, but let's say with the referees just trying to get the game flowing and keep it going.
Luis Diaz pulled back to McAllister. Now Gravenberch, right hand side of the box to Salah. Cross blocked by Nuri. Comes back to Alexander-Arnold, lifts it in. Semedo's header. It struck goalwards, but wide by Diogo Jota.
Well, he looked a mile offside the Liverpool player.
Yeah, I'm not entirely convinced he would have counted. Now, they do tend to say that it's a second phase, don't they? I think we had one of those maybe yesterday. Always got to be a little bit sharper out to the block on there. They just seem to allow Jota to watch the ball drop onto his left boot. Sarr taking the goal kick short to Agbadou. Closed down by Szoboszlai and placed it out to the right side to Doherty. Sarabia caught in possession by McAllister. Luis Diaz cutting in field. João Gomez gets a foot in and Andre can try and move it forwards here. Out to the right side to Sarabia, back in field to Semedo and back into his own penalty area for Jose Sarr.
I'd just like to be a little bit more positive with the ball going forward. Have a look at that front or that pass forward a little bit better, a little bit sooner.
Here's Totti over the halfway line. Kopian's in from the left-hand touchline, finds Cunha central. Cunha onto Nuri. Nuri, his attempted cross is deflected back up, and Totti is still in there trying to win it. And in the end, it's a free kick given against him for the challenge with Szoboszlai.
Yeah, I just think the referee was just a little bit too much lenient for me. Just often that he just give it a little bit too quickly to the Liverpool players.
Here comes Robertson, driving deep into the Wolves' half. Sends Luis Diaz a bit wider than he wanted to be. Kopian's on the corner flag, just kept it in at the byline. Will be pulled all the way back to Virgil van Dijk. Kopian's end of the centre circle. To his left to McAllister. On to Luis Diaz again. Jota. Doherty got a toe to it. Comes back to Jota from Luis Diaz. McAllister to Van Dijk. Now Konate. Again, not too much of an option for Liverpool. Wolves with that bank of 5 and then effectively 1 and a bank of 4.
Yeah, so it's good that they're doing really well. Just going across, following the ball as a team. But that's where they've got to make sure that if they do have somebody running that was tracking them, nobody switches off, because that's what happens sometimes.
Robertson delivering in the cross, and Nuri just choosing to head it behind for the corner. Jose Sarr kind of started to come and then moved backwards, and Nuri, I don't think he realised that there wasn't anyone near him, but I'm not sure he could have left it.
No, I don't think you could say if he'd left it, he was going out to Sarr down this right-hand side. He had to deal with it. And it was a difficult ball for him as well because it was whipped in from that left-hand side from Liverpool. So, yeah, he's done the right thing. If he's not sure, deal with it.
10 minutes, been and gone at Anfield. Liverpool 0, Wolves 0. Alexis McAllister with a corner, right-footed from the right-hand side. One arm in the air as everybody's back defending for Wolves. Headed away by Cunha to the edge of the penalty area, put back in. And it's looped high in the air. Canate would have been offside. Jose Sarr claimed it anyway.
I think there was about 4 of them offside. Good push up from Wolves, good line. And again, well defended. I think it was Cunha with a header from the set piece when it was delivered in there, because we know how much of a threat, as I said, about their 2 centre-halves coming up from the back. But now it was good from him.
Nuri, naughty little flick to find João Gomez, and then going for the return pass, trying to knock it past Canate, who just blocked him off there. Wolves win it back inside the Liverpool half. Semedo's pass didn't quite reach Nuri. Alexander-Arnold, good interception by Totti to stop Salah from getting away.
Yeah, that was a bad ball from Totti there. There was better options on for him. And he's hit it to Nuri, who's closely marked by Alexander-Arnold. I think there was just more options that he could have done there.
Going back to the moment a minute ago as Cunha tries to play it up here to Guedes. Guedes, he managed to find Semedo to his right side. Pull back here towards Cunha. Cunha was a strong challenge in on him. Andre for Agbadou to João Gomez to Andre. Don't see obstruction given anymore, do you?
No.
That was Canate on Nuri. He knocked it past him, and there's Andre on the turn looking for the winner. Guedes, just too heavy a pass through to Alisson.
Yeah, better ball there. Better weighted pass from him, from Andre. So a good break from him as well. I think there's a good opportunity for him to do something with it. But that's where that little bit of care comes into the play, isn't it? About making sure that the weighted pass is correct. And that's the difference sometimes from you scoring a goal.
Robertson to Van Dijk, couple of yards inside his own half, lifted high to Alexander-Arnold on halfway. Infield to Gravenberch. His pass was straight and cleared away by Agbadou. Salah to Alexander-Arnold. Gravenberch trying to take it on, heading out towards the right-hand corner flag, and Totti with a good foot in. Nuri playing it short to João Gomez, infield to Andre. And Andre trying to set Cunha away. And Van Dijk quick enough to get across and send it back to Alisson, who clears it first time to the halfway line.
Yeah, that's something that he does really well, isn't it? Reads the game, and that's what happened there. He read the game, knew the situation where it was going.
Ball over the top for Salah. Agbadou getting across there, though. And the offside flag goes up.
Well played. Well played. Agbadou there read it really well, didn't he? Totti was just caught out by the ball over there. But that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do in the games. Make sure you're backing each other up. And that's the reason why they're playing that 3 at the back. For that comfort, knowing that there's going to be somebody else there.
That's a very high line that Wolves were playing. And I'm not sure whether Doherty was playing Salah on there. Had anything more come from that? Might have been interesting.
Yeah. Well, the reason why you can hold a line now, you've got that bit of pace at the back, haven't you? With Totti, Agbadou and Doherty.
Liverpool, to their cost on Wednesday night, saw how marginal offside decisions can be. Sarabia just gets the better of Robertson. Now driving into the Liverpool half. He's got Semedo to his right. And he's shown too much of it to Van Dijk, who kicks it against Semedo, and it's picked up by McAllister.
Well, again, those a couple of chances there now.
Luis Diaz looking to drive at Agbadou. Up towards the edge of the penalty area, switched across to Salah. Heavy touch. Oh no, it comes through, and it's Luis Diaz. It's going to go over the line. And Liverpool get themselves in front. Totti's flick went backwards into the path of Luis Diaz, who just had to beat Jose Sarr to the ball. And it ends up rolling over into the net. It's Liverpool 1, Wolves 0.
There you go. That's how quickly things can change. Have an opportunity at the other end. That little bit of care, that little bit of quality with the pass. Again, we wasted the chance to get an opportunity at the Liverpool goal. And it just comes back to bite you. Yeah. That's the difference, isn't it? They make the quality right. Yeah, it's come off Totti, hasn't it? So I think some of the lads are thinking it was offside, but it's come off Totti.
The only question was whether Luis Diaz had handled it but he didn't. He hit his body and went past the despairing dive of Jose Sarr. Although we are still pausing.
Yeah, I think that's what the players are asking. I can't see it being wrong. Yeah, I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. But it just shows you the difference there between a team that's near the top and the team at the bottom, where that quality counts. Keeping possession of that ball, having at least an opportunity at their goal, and then going up the other end and conceding.
Gravenberch fouling Cunha. First goal that Wolves have conceded under Vitor Pereira with Totti in the team. It's ironic that it was his touch that ended up setting up the opportunity. Here's Aït-Nouri at the other end, down by the corner flag, all on his own. Alexander-Arnold takes it from him a bit too easily. And then Gravenberch gets the better of João Gomes. Attempt to switch the play, though, is going to be intercepted by Semedo. Semedo cutting in field, left-footed strike deflected and easily up into the arms of Alisson.
Yeah, we all know that decision-making is a massive thing in football games. And at the minute, we're just taking that wrong decision for me.
Salah up against Totti. Totti just sends it high into the air. It's going to drop here for Aït-Nouri. He ran it up to halfway, but Szoboszlai got back to him, though the free kick is given.
Yeah, but there's
that direction.
That hesitation in Aït-Nouri's play, wasn't there? He's got the ball, nobody near him, and it just seems to be hesitating. He's allowed the Liverpool player just to come and get back at him. That's where he's got to do a lot better for me. I think that he got the chance there to go forward, which is one of his strengths.
Doherty, that's a lovely ball looking for Cunha. Cunha brings it down into the penalty area and Konate got back to him. It's going to be a Wolves throw.
Great ball from Doherty to Cunha. Great take from him. Didn't want to go on his left foot, trying to get back onto his right. And that's where he's got to get him on the outside, have a go.
For a moment, it was reminiscent of that one at Fulham away, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Lemina's pass to Cunha.
It was a great ball from Doherty.
Agbadou trying to switch it for Semedo. It was too high, and that's going to be a Liverpool throw. Semedo did get his head to it, but couldn't keep it in. So 18 minutes played. Liverpool 1, Wolves 0. Such a scrappy goal to concede as well.
He was, but that's come from our attack. That's what I was trying to say to you. That's where that care and that quality in that top third, you've got to try and punish or have a chance at their goal. Just squandered the pass, either under it or over it, miscontrolled, and it just allowed, they've just gone straight at the other end and scored. And that's the difference between the two teams at the minute.
Semedo battling away with Luis Diaz, and the free kick is given against him. Seemed a little bit harsh.
Yeah.
Both players seem to have a grip on each other. Here's Salah on the right-hand side. Ball goes infield to Alexander-Arnold. Too heavy a pass. Out of play for a goal kick.
Well, at the moment, Aït-Nouri's done pretty well with Salah, tracking him and that. I'm watching that. Yeah, he's falling into him, Diaz, into Semedo. I think there's nothing really in that.
There's Jose Sarr, right inside of his penalty area. Trying to hit it long, but sliced it out of play. Robertson gets on with the throw to Gravenberch, just to the left of the centre circle. Konate now at the base of it. Turns and finds Van Dijk.
Yeah, that's interesting as well. Just watching Aït-Nouri when Liverpool have got the ball at the back, he's pushing up onto Alexander-Arnold and leaving Totti to have Salah.
A harmless cross, or no deflection on it. Takes it for a corner. Everybody in goal seemed to watch it go through. Alexis McAllister's delivery. Everybody in gold back to defend the penalty areas. McAllister goes over to prepare to take the corner, right-footed from the right-hand side. Liverpool have 4 just behind the penalty spot, 1 in front of it, and Salah further towards the far side of the 6-yard box. McAllister's out-swinging delivery. It was headed by Jota, but over the top of the crossbar.
Well, I know they've brought Konate up there, Van Dijk, but was it last year or the year before where he was the leading goal scorer with headed opportunities? I think Jota. And that's where you don't underestimate his power in the air.
Nuri trying to spin, but the ball's gone out of play. Chatting to my friend here from LFC TV before when we were setting up, saying about how he's really popular here, Diogo Jota. It's just his injury record that might be the reason why they might try and move on from him in the summer.
It's a shame because he's done really well here.
Totti trying to turn inside his own penalty area, just about evaded Jota.
I think look more than judgment, I think, when I'm watching that.
Wolves get themselves a throw inside the Liverpool half from it.
Yeah, I think the stumble on it has done him a favour, I think. Totti just watching the chance again. He's kind of fell on it, hasn't he?
Oh, he knew what he was doing.
I'll take it then. I'll let him do it.
Agbadou to Sarabia. Well, that's surely a free kick. Referee just ignores it. Sarabia was dragged down. Here comes Luis Diaz up towards the edge of the penalty area, clipping across in. Totti there, Jota trying to shoot. Totti with a block. Might have hurt himself in the process here. Referee's going to stop play now as Wolves have 2 players down.
How's that not a foul? The one on Sarabia. It was clear you saw him dragging it. With all the free kicks that are given for less contact than that, how's that not foul?
Oh, Jota caught Totti on the head with his trailing leg.
Yeah, accidental, wasn't it? Unfortunately, he's just tried to shoot, and as he's coming down, he's got... Yeah. Didn't really know much about it, did he?
But it had to be a free kick on Sarabia. They gave literally a similar thing for Luis Diaz and Semedo just a moment before.
Which we didn't think there was a foul to either. They're both pulling at each other.
But if one's a foul, so's the other.
Well, it's that word again, isn't it? Consistent. So like that consistency, what we want from referees and officials for both sides. And unfortunately, you can't do one without the other.
Simon Hooper is the man in charge. 28th Wolves game that he's taken charge of. Surely João Gomez was being held. He'll give a free kick now and say that he was trying to play advantage.
Well, what's the difference between that and the one with Sarabia? There's probably not as much in that one. I think that's what they're saying as well, I think, to the referee.
But it's just all arms from Luis Diaz. All arms. He's got a massive grip of his left arm.
Well, if he wants a piggyback, he can if he wants.
But it's one of those kind of dark arts things where, because he knows that João Gomez is going to run across him, so he just uses both arms to kind of chop down on his shoulders to stop him from moving.
Yeah.
Sarabia is going to take the free kick. Agbadou and Totti have gone forwards, and has Doherty. Cunha's to the left, everybody else to the right. It's only just the left of the centre circle. Sarabia sending it forwards towards Totti. Tried to head it back across, but the offside flag has gone up. And they're going to try and play an advantage as Luis Diaz is blocked off by Semedo, and Agbadou goes all the way back to Jose Sarr.
Yeah, well done. Better defending from him.
Big kick downfield. Van Dijk wins it.
Well done.
Put in by Sarabia. Guedes.
Offside.
Oh, yeah, flanks up.
Yeah, he just didn't get back half a yard getting back, wasn't he? It's a great interception from Sarabia. Unfortunately, Guedes probably didn't think that he was going to get to it, and he did.
"25 minutes played. Here comes Salah, cutting in from the left and from the right-hand side onto his left foot, just out-muscled by Agbadou. Now João Gomez. Again, Gravenberch is all over him.
How's that not...
And eventually they'll pull it back for the free kick. And Matt Doherty is saying, how can that not be a yellow card? And I think Doherty's just got a yellow for protesting.
Yes. How's that fair? And we're the only club that gets caught with protesting to the referee. You look at the games recently where they've surrounded referees and nothing's been done.
Again, he was all over him. Here's Soboslai. Chance to shoot, and it's wide of the right-hand post of Jose Sarr. Looked like he had it covered from our angle.
I think so as well. I think that he knew that. I think he was far enough out for the keeper to not pull his arm away, but I think that he knew that it was going wide.
Officially classed as dissent, that yellow card for Matt Doherty. Agbadou trying to lead St. Nuri, who's offside.
Yeah, he can't be offside there, looking straight across the line. Doesn't need to be.
Rob says hello to you both from Calgary. Early kickoff here, so it's still dark and cold, but basking in the warmth of your commentary. I think it's Sue says, I'm glad to see Tomo protecting his winter tan with a big coat. David's in a cold and snow-covered Gallatin, Missouri, looking for at least a 1-1 draw, but would love a Wolves win. João Gomez penalised this time on halfway against Gravenberg. High ball, looking for the run of Luis Diaz, who will keep it in by the left-hand corner flag, and Doherty in with a boot, playing out of play for a throw.
Just getting back to that dissent and that booking for Doherty, I don't understand that. They made a few fouls, Liverpool, against the Wolves players, and nothing was done.
Well, say it's just frustrating because Semedo was penalised for Luis Diaz backing into him and falling into him effectively. And every time a Wolves players look to break, a Liverpool player say that they chop down on the shoulders.
And unless the referee does something about it, i.e. gives one of them a card.
And then free kick given against João Gomez in the centre circle.
How's that a difference again from the blocking? All he did was stand across him. Same as what Konate did against Ait Nuri down in this right-hand corner here.
Oh, is Vitor Pereira in trouble?
Yeah, he's going to get himself a booking. Well,
or is it Vitor or is it Luis Miguel again?
Well, I think that's frustration coming from the dugout of Wolves, where it drives you mad that things aren't seeming on an equal path with the way that the decisions have gone. And it does frustrate you.
Alexander-Arnold. Back to Konate. Lifted forwards towards Salah. Blocked off by Totti. Back to Jose Sarr. Soboslai giving chase. It goes to Doherty, who has to help it round the corner for Semedo. Did well to keep it in.
Brilliant. Well played, Semedo.
Good footwork to go back to Doherty, who puts his foot through it to clear. Say this is the 28th time that Simon Hooper's taken charge of Wolves. 11 wins, 4 draws and 12 defeats. Sent one Wolves player off, but gave us 2 penalties.
Yeah, I just want them to be consistent about what they're doing.
Alexander-Arnold's pass is going to find Luis Diaz on the edge of the penalty area. Infield to Soboslai. Now Luis Diaz with the flick. Semedo sliding in.
Good tackle from Semedo.
Nelson Semedo sent off when we were here on the last day of last season.
Yeah. But they're still in this game. I know it's 1-0 to Liverpool. They're still in this game. Just got to do better with that quality in that top third for me. So look, I think that they've got...
João Gomez with the foul.
I'm surprised he hasn't got a booking from him.
Right in front of Simon Hooper.
Yeah, it was. Well, let's say it was a foul.
Liverpool get on with it quickly. Konate out to the right-hand side for Salah. Up against Ait Nuri. And to go backwards to Konate. About 10 yards inside the Wolves' half. Midway between the touchline and the centre circle. Konate fancies a dribble. João Gomez with a foot in. Cunha back there to help. And again,
is that going to be a booking?
It's just an arm across him. And Konate is going to get the yellow.
Rightfully
That's
so.
really just a count-up of all the different players who've done it.
rightfully so. It's about time we did it. It must be half a dozen now that they've done. He's just blatantly just grabbed him, just put his arm around him. I don't understand why the Liverpool players are complaining about it.
Because normally they get away with it.
Yeah.
Agbadou with a rather strange ball all the way through to Alisson. Robertson falls to Luis Diaz, being tracked back into his own half by Semedo. Awkward for Konate this, with Cunha at his back. Alexander-Arnold manages to squeeze it in between Cunha and Aït-Nouri to Szoboszlai. Hits the big crossfield diagonal to Luis Diaz, brought down on the chest, level with the edge of the penalty area. Onto Robertson. First time low cross. Jose Sar's just tipped it. Shot her, and it's saved by Sarr behind for the corner.
Yeah, good defending. So just got caught over with the overlap on that left-hand side from Liverpool. But, yeah, I think it was Aït-Nouri got into Salah a little bit quicker, and then it just went to Jota, but good save from Sarr.
He had a man behind him on the line as well, didn't he? As a bit of extra protection. Form of Totti. McAllister with a corner, right-footed from the right-hand side to the outswinger again. Can Wolves defend it? In it goes to the edge of the 6-yard box. Comes to the outside, and it's struck by Alexander-Arnold, but a long way high and wide.
Fortunately, yeah. He just sat up nice for him, didn't he? Edge of the box. And somebody of his ability, you would have thought at least hit the target, but put it straight into the cop.
Agbadou taking the goal kick, smashing it downfield. Too high for Guedes, and it'll bounce harmlessly through to Alisson.
I just think sometimes it's better probably just looking a little bit wider with the goal kicks with their two centre halves, because we haven't got real height up front, have we? Try and get it out wide a little bit just to give ourselves a half a chance to get an actual header on it.
Totti trying to get the better of Salah. Ball came to Gravenberch. Szoboszlai. Ball deflected infield. Agbadou will find Sarabia. Sarabia looking to dink it down the left-hand side for Cunha. Cunha couldn't get past Alexander-Arnold. Wolves throw. Taken quickly back to Aït-Nouri. Cunha infield to João Gomez, pinged it into him, and João Gomez couldn't control it.
Yeah, it's got to stick though, hasn't it? If you're going to get any momentum from going forward, that then kind of things are going to stick.
Aït-Nouri dragged back to Sarabia, who's popped up on the left-hand touchline. Now for Totti. Agbadou on halfway. Across the centre circle for Doherty. Doherty was trying to drill it left, headed by Gravenberch. Andre nods it on. Konate playing it back to Alisson. Closed down by Sarabia. Goes left to Robertson. Lifted forward. Semedo's header drops to Gravenberch, who lifts it from McAllister. Looking for the early run of Luis Diaz, who had a shove in the back, and then he's gone over, and that's a penalty. Simon Hooper pointing to the spot, shove in the back of Agbadou. Out came Jose Sarr. Luis Diaz got there first. Over went the Colombian. Wolves need a bit of help from VAR here.
Yeah, I thought it was a foul on him. I thought it was a foul. I think there's a little bit of a push on him. Yeah, that's a foul. I think that's a foul from Diaz. I think he's just gone into the back of him, hasn't he?
Is there actually any contact? He kind of flicks his right boot out as well, Luis Diaz. But that's a sure. I'm not sure we're going to get that, you know. This is an interesting one because they're going to have a good look at this.
I think there's that little push on his back, isn't there, before then?
Well, John Brooks, the VAR, has two choices. First of all, is there a shove in the back of Agbadou? Secondly, is there actually contact by Sarr on Luis Diaz? Or does Luis Diaz go over and flick his boot onto Sarr to initiate contact?
Let's give it.
Penalty given.
Didn't surprise me.
There's absolutely no luck in this game for Wolves.
No, there's not. You look at some of the decisions that have gone already in this game, and like I know we can go back and look in previous games, but there isn't. There's just nothing there. We just do not seem to get the rub of the green with anything. If it was up the other end, do you think we would have got it?
No,
No,
not a chance.
No, I don't
not
think so.
Not a chance in a million years.
No, I don't think so. On the 2 counts, where you talked about Diaz not really having the contact from Sarr and that little bit of a push in the back as well.
Salah against Jose Sarr in front of the Kop. Salah stood, goes to his right-hand side, steps up left-footed and scores. Sarr guessed the right way, but he lifted it high enough. Liverpool have a second. Wolves' frustrations clear to see.
Well, now that they're frustrated, they've gone straight to the referee again. 3 players from Wolves. And again, I just think it's harsh. I just think it's harsh, the decision from the referee. VAR not getting it right either, for me.
It's a shove in the back. Now, you can say Agbadou still needs to do better.
Yeah.
But how in the world? And then I'm not convinced there's contact here on the penalty.
He's left his leg there, hasn't he? Looking at the replay again.
I think that's a disgraceful decision. Absolutely disgraceful. Because the point that Tomo made, if that's at the other end, if that's Guedes shoving Konate in the back or Van Dijk, they are giving that as a foul. It is double standards, plain and simple. And you know I don't normally say things like that, but Wolves are in a situation where they need every ounce of luck they can get, and they've got nothing today.
Well, look how easy it might get. It's making the right decision and doing things right.
Oh, Konate's just whacked out Cunha.
That's
on the edge of the penalty area.
He's on a yellow already. He's on a yellow.
And now Agbadou's just got a yellow for protesting. Well, this is absolutely shambolic refereeing. Konate has got to go.
He's just gone straight into him with his head. That would be a booking. If he wasn't booked, would that be a booking? Oh.
He smashes into the side of Matheus Cunha. Honestly, this is... people know that I don't say this lightly. This is disgraceful.
Well, he's booked Agbadou as well, hasn't he? For saying something to him.
Utterly disgraceful.
And you can understand why players get frustrated. Is that a yellow card if he's not on one?
All day long.
Yeah.
All day long. That's a second yellow and a red card. He smashes into Cunha. That's disgraceful. Once again, Wolves not getting the luck that they... It's not even luck, actually. It's just fairness. Equal decisions. Can they punish them from the free kick? Cunha stood over it right-footed. Sarabia left-footed. Sarabia making the move, and it's Cunha who curls it. It's just wide. Not a bad effort. And he couldn't hit the target.
Well, I was just waiting for the net to go there. Just watching the replay. Oh. Well, yeah, getting into it, I don't think, Alisson. But you talk about it and you talk about fairness in the game and consistency from officials. You can't tell me that's fairness or consistent about what we're doing.
Here's Nuri trying to run down the left-hand side. Pass 2. Trying to go past Gravenberch into the penalty area. Loses his footing, and that's going to be...
Corner.
Oh, they're giving a handball against Nuri. The Wolves fans are losing it down there.
I don't think it's just with his hand, does he? I'd like to see the replay.
He's off balance, falls to the floor. No, it doesn't. It's not handball.
Oh dear.
Agbadou winning it when Jota was backing into him. Comes to Doherty. Now for Semedo. Trying to stand it forwards for the run of Guedes, but headed down by Van Dijk to Robertson. Now McAllister to Luis Diaz. Switched across. Totti with the chest down. And then a poor foul again. This time by Jota into the back of João Gomes. Seen that plenty of times. This time for Wolves. Jota fouling Semedo.
You should know what he's like. He won't give you anything. He'll just keep going and chasing.
Andre out to Sarabia on the right-hand side. Flick forwards to Cunha. Now back here to Andre, midway inside the Liverpool half. Back to halfway to Doherty. Doherty to try and run it forwards. Cunha out to the right-hand side to Sarabia. Sarabia lifting it forwards, headed away by Van Dijk. Wolves have committed a lot of players forwards. Szoboszlai looking for Salah, but intercepted by Totti. Totti running it over halfway. Down the line for Aït-Nouri. Totti's continued on his run. Aït-Nouri flicking the ball infield to Cunha. Cunha trying to lift it forwards, looking for Semedo's run, but it goes all the way through to Alisson. Robertson for Luis Diaz.
Semedo's just been called out of position, hasn't he?
Luis Diaz just switch it across to Salah. Back in field, Aït-Nouri just got something on it. Salah to shoot, curling high and wide.
Well done, Aït-Nouri. Well done, Aït-Nouri, getting back to him. Semedo was caught well out of position. So he did well there, Aït-Nouri, getting back.
A great ball by Totti looking for Aït-Nouri, but it will be a Wolves throw midway inside their own half.
Yeah, I just think Aït-Nouri's starting position has got to be a little bit deeper to help him though. So he's got nothing really on.
90 seconds of the 45 to play. Cunha. Oh, he's flicked it back in field blind, straight to Jota. Now Luis Diaz. Jota finding Robertson midway inside the Wolves half. Infield to McAllister. Cross to Konate, who shouldn't be on the pitch. Finding Alexander-Arnold, who crosses from deep, headed away by Totti from the edge of the penalty area. And get a second chance to clear it here, Totti. Cunha infield to Andre. Now for Semedo. Semedo's knocked it past Robertson. Driving forwards. Wolves with a 3-on-2. Van Dijk got a boot to it. Comes to João Gomes. Out to the right side to Semedo. No one really in the penalty area.
I think Semedo should have took that on. So look, he had a chance.
Sarabia curling one high and wide.
Yeah, just on that break where Semedo did really well initially, just getting the ball and past Robertson. I just thought that he hit it a bit too early for me. There was nobody coming up against him. I thought he could have had another 1 or 2 touches there, taking it on. But they've offered something in the half. I know they haven't really tested Alisson in this half, but they definitely offered something. Just they need that little bit of quality in that top third for me. And just somebody just take a risk and a little bit of a gamble with it.
3 minutes being added on.
Time at the end of the first half. 3 minutes.
Cunha on halfway. Back to Doherty, midway inside his own half. Plays it out to the right-hand side to Semedo, just over the halfway line. Back in field to Doherty. Now for Agbadou, a couple of yards short of the centre circle, to his left to Totti. Totti being shown in field, finds Andre, allowed to turn and give it to Doherty. He's got Semedo wide, goes in field away from Luis Diaz and looks to drive over the halfway line, and then was he caught by McAllister? Yes, he was. Free kick, Wolves on the edge of the centre circle. João Gomez wants to get on with it quickly, but McAllister is down.
Well, McAllister's saying that he's caught me on the leg. Well, it come from you. He's the one who initiated the challenge.
Agbadou to Totti, back to Agbadou in the centre circle. Now finding Doherty. Played about 90 seconds of the 3 minutes being added on. Semedo just about manages to hang on to the ball. Out to the right side to Sarabia. On for the run of Guedes. Little pull back. It comes straight Nuri with the flick. Sarabia, his shot is charged down. Liverpool might be able to hit on the counter. Luis Diaz. Was he caught by Agbadou? No. Simon Hooper says get up.
He should have thought that was the penalty.
Cunha, clever ball. Guedes, right hand side into the penalty area. Pull back. Cunha trying to strike it. Gets a second attempt and it's blocked by Van Dijk. And here comes Luis Diaz again. Last 50 seconds of the half. Alexander-Arnold up towards the halfway line. On towards Mo Salah. Salah with an early cross. Doherty having to deal with it. And dealing with it by playing it out of play for a throw by the corner flag.
Yeah, well done, Doherty. So the goalkeeper was coming for it, saw behind him. If you're not sure, deal with it yourself. Have the discussion after it. Yeah, he's dived again. He should be booked for that. No contact at all.
Alexander-Arnold with a throw. It's it back from Gravenberg. Now the Dutchman attempting to cross to the edge of the box. Sarabia looking to clear. That's a clever ball. Guedes can give chase. Szoboszlai with a stiff arm across and sends it back to Alisson. And that'll be the final action of the half. Liverpool with a 2-goal lead. The first, a mistake from Totti as he flicked the ball back into his own penalty area. Luis Diaz just got there ahead of Jose Sarr and scrambled the ball over the line. The second one, thick with controversy, as Agbadou looked to be shoved in the back by Luis Diaz, who then went down tamely over the challenge of Jose Sarr. Penalty given, VAR confirmed it, Mo Salah scored it. Moments later, Ibrahima Konate, already on a yellow card, smashed into the side of Matheus Cunha. No yellow given, which would have been the second one and a red. Manuel Agbadou was booked for Wolves for protesting. Matt Doherty's on a yellow card for protesting in this half, as decisions have gone against Wolves. And even Vitor Pereira, for the second game in a row, has got himself a yellow card. Wolves will feel very hard done by. They trail by 2-0.
Yeah, it is. And I've mentioned it, consistency throughout games from the officials. Looks like I've got no problem with the officials giving a decision which is the same for both teams, but there isn't that level of consistency from officials when things are happening, when the pullbacks are happening. I just think the penalties. I look, there's 2 infringements for me. The one is where you've seen it, Agbadou, where I think that he's just nudged him in the back. Diaz has just nudged him in the back to push him under it, and then was the contact from the keeper on it? I don't think so. I think he's left his leg there, if anything. Konate should have gone. Double second yellow card for it as well. I think that he's unfortunate. Well, it's unfortunate for us that he hasn't gone.
Yeah, I mean, the penalty, I think, I mean, you can make a case saying Agbadou needs to be stronger, but you can't just shove someone in the back. That's the first point.
Clearly can.
Well, yeah. But if that's down the other end, if that's Guedes on Van Dijk, that's been pulled back before it even gets to the penalty.
Yeah.
That's not been allowed at the other end.
No chance. No chance at all.
On the penalty itself, I think the problem is Jose Sarr's right hand, which kind of goes towards the boot. I'm not sure there's a huge amount of contact. And then Luis Diaz kind of flicks out the right boot to make sure. You can make a case, is he already going over? I think it's difficult to overturn those. You don't tend to see that done by VAR. If it's given on the field,
Yeah.
very hard to get an overturn on it. But surely, for me, it's a clear shove in the back of Agbadou that shoves him past the ball, that allows it to go through. And I can't for the life of me understand why that's not given at one end, and then a second yellow is not given for Konate on Cunha. He smashes into the side of him. That's a yellow card all day long.
Well, you see the frustration from the players, from the staff as well. So, like, a couple of them got booked for decisions, or well, questioning decisions from the referee, the manager as well. And look, you can't just keep going on through the season where the referees are getting it wrong. And look, I'm going to say something about, okay, if he's getting it wrong, he's got to get it wrong for both teams. You can't afford to just be doing it for one team and just allow the other one to just get away with it. And that's what seems to be happening on a consistent level. That's the only thing that's consistent, that they're not consistent with their decisions about anything what they're doing with what's going on with it. And all you want is fair within the game. And you can see the frustration from the players. The players have got frustrated. Two of them have got booked for it, including the manager. But it's easy. It must drive you mad. Because like with what's going on there. The players even went up to the referee at the end of that first half and was still saying something to him. But I think sometimes it goes over deaf ears, doesn't it?
I just feel like, and I don't tend to get that angry in those type of situations. I try and be as balanced as possible, but it's so difficult when you see just such clear injustices, and you can make cases for certain bits, but it wouldn't go the other way.
Well, look, we're getting frustrated and we're up here. So what's that doing for the players? So you imagine being involved in the actual situation and involved in the actual gameplay itself, when things seem to be just going for one side. And we've said it time and time again, like when we played teams and things haven't gone for us. I always come back to the Man United game where the goalkeepers come out and just ended up punching our player and getting away with both of them.
But it's like, do you know what really gets me, Tomo? If you think back to recent games here, Semedo's red card back end of last season, similar challenges happened. In fact, there was one in a game here the year before that didn't get pulled back and sent off, and yet Semedo was. And fair enough, he was a bit reckless, but that decision goes against Wolves, didn't go for Wolves the season before. The Totti goal in the FA Cup game, whereby that somehow there wasn't a camera angle for VAR to give it, even though it would have got Wolves through to the next round of the Cup. There was a game here where Mo Salah was offside, and it comes off the head of Totti, and so they give the goal. And yet Wolves don't get the benefit of the doubt in similar moments. And you kind of go, that's all in the same stadium. You come to a place like Anfield, you need every bit of luck you can get, and consistently bad decisions go against you, and you're supposed to just accept it.
No.
Accept it and not say anything.
No, like I say, it drives you mad. All you want is things to be fair. That's all it is. You want things to be fair for both teams, but unfortunately, say for whatever reason, it just doesn't seem that way when you come out.
I mean, we may as well go home. We're not going to get anything. If that's the way it's going to be refereed, we may as well go home.
Well, I'm just going to finish with this. If it was up the other end, would it have been given?
No.
No. Oh, there you go.
No.
There's your answer.
And yet you can make a case that if it was Agbadou smashing into Salah, you can bet your life there's a second yellow coming there.
Yeah.
Just outrageous.
It is.
And you can tell how angry we are of it. Right, we're going to go and try and calm down. Hopefully you can try and calm down. Hopefully Wolves can still try and salvage something from this game, though they've got a mountain to climb. At half-time, it's Liverpool 2, Wolves 0.
Download the Wolves app today, the only place to watch live academy matches.
Wolves TV, the home of live uninterrupted radio commentary of every single Wolves game. But that's not all. Wolves TV also brings you extended and alternative match highlights, interviews with the team, behind-the-scenes features and training coverage, plus see every goal Wolves score from every angle.
From the volley arm and a goal! That is simply stunning!
So check out Wolves TV online at wolves.co.uk or on the move via the Wolves app.
Do you need support with your mental health? Life has been very challenging in recent years. With the COVID pandemic and cost of living crisis, we've experienced some difficult times. Wolves Foundation, the club's official charity, continues to run a Head for Health project, focused on helping adults improve their mental and physical well-being. For more details, email healthadmin@wolves.co.uk or call 07971 900 257.
Are you looking for a space to entertain key clients? Got a special occasion coming up and want to treat the family? Or are you just looking to come and watch a game in style?
Welcome to Wolverhampton Wanderers!
At Molyneux, we've a range of matchday hospitality packages available for every Premier League game.
Well, so much involved in this.
From the pitch and city views of WV1 to the premium a la carte dining in the boardroom, there's something for everyone looking to elevate their matchday experience.
Oh, goodness me!
To find out more and get yourself booked in, visit the hospitality section of wolves.co.uk.
Due to huge demand, Wolves Museum is now opening on Thursdays. Opening times are now Thursday to Sunday, 10:30 to 4:30 p.m. Take a walk through the history of Wolverhampton Wanderers and marvel at our extensive collection of Wolves artefacts. Only £10 for adults and £5 for under 14s. With new exhibits opening all the time, there's plenty to see in the Wolves Museum, so book your trip through old gold history at events.wolves.co.uk.
There's nothing quite like that winning feeling. Now you can be a winner too with Wolves Lottery. There are loads of cash prizes to be won every week, as well as the chance to win unique money-can't-buy experiences while supporting charities locally and throughout the West Midlands.
Oh, it's a stunning game! It's a stunning moment! Brought to you by a stunning football team!
From only £1 a week, what are you waiting for? Sign up now and you could be our next weekly big winner. Go to wolves.co.uk and select Lottery to find out more.
You've experienced the thrill of Molyneux on a match day. Now go behind the scenes with our exclusive stadium tours, taking you from the stands to the dressing room, see when the team don the old goal, and take your chance to walk out that famous tunnel into the Golden Palace. Book online, and you can even book your own private VIP tour for up to 20 people by emailing museum@wolves.co.uk.
Wolves Foundation is the club's official charity, delivering a range of projects across the local community. The foundation is only able to work across so many different areas thanks to the generous support of funders and the general public. Can you help? Text Wolves and then the value of your donation to 70085.
Get the latest news from Molyneux as fast as it happens. Find our regular quickfire podcast, Wolves Express, via wolves.co.uk or wherever you find your podcasts.
The Wolves app, the home of Wolves online and on the move. Get the latest news, video, podcasts and what's trending. Plus, listen to men's and women's first team commentaries and watch the under-21s. You can even check out the latest merchandise offers from the club shop
and create your own highlights, plus bid on unique match-worn memorabilia with Wolves auctions exclusive to the Wolves app. Download it now for iOS and Android.
Wolves records. Things just got loud.
Take the stress out of getting to the game with Wolves' only official off-site matchday parking at the University of Wolverhampton Science Park. Only £8 per match and only a 10 to 15 minute walk to Molineux. It's the perfect place to park for hassle-free entry and exit on a match day. Go to tickets.wolves.co.uk to score yourself a spot.
Do you want to get more active? Wolves Foundation, the club's official charity, runs an Active Through Football project, which helps people of all ages to improve their physical fitness. Sessions are fun, friendly, and have real positive results. To find out the range of activities on offer, contact Liam Turner at wolves.co.uk.
For a regular quickfire update on everything Wolves, search Wolves Express wherever you listen to your podcasts.
The idea of professional soccer in the United States, no one had ever really thought about that. So soccer was dead, and then the Wolves come along.
It should be explained that the United Soccer Association gave North America its first taste of internationally recognized.
Two teams are back out for the second half. Wolves are making a double change at half-time. Jean-Luc Bellegarde is coming on, as is Marshall Munetsi for his Premier League debut. And it is Sarabia is one of those who's made way. And Guedes is the other. Liverpool also making a change. Jarell Quansah is coming on. And guess who's going on? Ibrahima Konate, saved from a second yellow and a red card. So back underway for the second 45 minutes here at Anfield. So Munetsi, I think, is going to play as a false nine with Bellegarde on the right, Cunha on the left. Andre and João Gomez to continue in midfield. Can Wolves find a way back into it, playing towards the Kop? Here's Bellegarde, left-hand side of the penalty, pulled back for Cunha. Ball deflects, and it just drops into the arms of Alisson. For a moment, it looked like it might go over the top of the Brazilian keeper. But it's just not Wolves' day for that kind of thing.
No, it's not. He just needed a little bit more contact, I think, didn't he? So like, he just took the sting out of it a little bit, going straight back to Alisson. But a little bit better for them.
So double change the Wolves have made as they go in search of a route back into this one. I just said, Tomo, before you made it back, how convenient that Konate was replaced at half-time.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I think that the managers probably thought he was fortunate to be still on. Yeah, just typical though, isn't it? Just typical the decision.
I wonder whether we'll see A debut for Nasajiga at some point, with 2 of Wolves' back 3 on yellow cards. Bellegarde inside his own half, back to Doherty. So I was chatting to our friend and colleague and former Wolves player Mickey Gray at half time. He was here working for TalkSport. I see him as semi-neutral. And even he was saying it was a foul on Agbadou and a second yellow. Can't understand why that wasn't picked up by VAR.
Well, pity the referee can't see it either, isn't it? So it's just the way that things go, isn't it? So, look, especially when I think it just seems like they favour the bigger teams when, especially at home, don't they? And it's not fair. It should be fair for everybody.
Ainuri back to Agbadou, just inside his own penalty area. Cross to his right side to Doherty. Andres comes short for it. Looking to run it up to halfway, finding Bellegarde. Bellegarde has Cunha making the movement ahead of him. Nice little back heel. Semedo couldn't quite find the reverse pass. Now comes to Quansah. That's it back from Alexander-Arnold. 3 minutes gone at the start of the second half, if you've just rejoined us. Turned by Luis Diaz to find Robertson. Driving deep into the Wolves' half. Looking for the switch of play, but intercepted by Totti. The Wolves with Sarr in goal. Doherty, Agbadou, Totti. Semedo and Aït-Nouri, the wing-backs. Andre and João Gomez, the midfield 2. And now Bellegarde, Menezes and Cunha as the attacking trio. Liverpool with Alisson in goal. Alexander-Arnold, now Quansah, Van Dijk and Robertson. Gravenberch, McAllister and Szoboszlai the midfield. Salah, Jota and Luis Diaz the front 3.
Yeah, do you think the Liverpool manager thinks, I better check or make that change? We can't see just going off there. Oof, just watching that.
Agbadou, the little flick on. Here's Marshall, Menezes, it's the penalty area. Big save by Alisson. Diving to his right-hand side.
Got to score. Got to score for me.
Comes to Aït-Nouri. Just outside the left-hand side of the penalty area. Back to João Gomez. Now looking for Aït-Nouri. Cross deflected. Comes into the path of Andre, who tries to strike it. Charge down. Wolves win it back again inside the Liverpool half. João Gomez out to the left-hand side to Aït-Nouri. Pulling it backwards here for Totti. Now Andre taking over for Agbadou. Agbadou's going to line up a shot from a long way out, and it's straight at Alisson.
They're the big moments that you've got to take. They're the big moments that decide whether or not you're going to get back into the game. Oh, it's a good opportunity, isn't it? So clean through. Oh.
Cunha trying to chase down Quansah. Van Dijk dispossessed by Menezes. It'll be a Liverpool throw, but deep inside their own half. Say, great through ball.
It was, and it was everything looking right. But he's got to score it. He's got to score it. Menezes, he's got to score it. He's got to put it in beyond the keeper.
He could have had a hat-trick last week coming on as a
good,
sub.
yeah. He looked lively last week, didn't he? And he's starting it again.
Risky one back in field. Quansah just got there ahead of Cunha. Flick falls for Salah. He's got Totti isolated. Salah up to the edge of the penalty area, into the box, shooting low, scoring into the far bottom corner.
He's offside.
Offside, flag goes up though. It won't count.
You can't afford to let him keep coming inside. You've got to keep him out wide there. Totti. I haven't got a screen down in front of me here.
He's off.
He's off. But you can't let him come inside at all. You've got to keep him outside. He's got to force him down the line onto his right foot, because that's what he'll do to you.
Well, the screen's now confirmed. Decision, no goal, offside. Andre for Bellegarde. Now out to the right side to Semedo. Semedo's cross. It's going to come through to Cunha. Brought it down on the chest. Couldn't get past Alexander-Arnold on the edge of the penalty area. João Gomez wins it back. Nuri for Cunha. Cunha onto Nuri on the overlap. Trying to force his way past Alexander-Arnold. Across comes Quansah. It's a Wolves throw about 10 yards from the corner flag.
We look more of a threat in the second half, haven't we? There just seems a little bit more about us.
Alisson's gone down in the penalty area. Will need some attention.
Just getting back to that Menezes chance. That gets you back into the game, doesn't it? That gets you early back into that game.
I think it hits the face of Alisson.
Yeah.
He's looking up all the time, Marshall Menezes. It's a moment he would have dreamt of in the Premier League, in front of the Kop at Anfield.
But he can't keep having chances and missing them, can he? We can't afford that, unfortunately. And I know they were in the Cup last week, but this Premier League even more so. You've got to take the chances.
Jay says that Canate going off at half-time is a bit like an under-10s when they don't send the kid off but ask him to be subbed.
Yeah.
Should be 1-0, 10v11, but it's 2-0 and 12v11. Jared says disgraceful refereeing from Simon Hooper. It's going to be yet another PGMOL apology. But what good does that really do us?
Well, apologies no good after the event, is it? So we don't want to keep having apologies. We want them to get it right. We want them to give fair assessments about what for both teams. And at the minute, it doesn't seem like that. It's just that we seem to be going on about VAR and decisions all the time. Yeah, but they should be playing with 10 men as well.
Here come Wolves down the left-hand side. João Gomez and Alexander-Arnold battling. It's a Liverpool throw.
Well, I'm just about VAR as well. Wasn't that a clear and obvious mistake by the official not to send him off?
Well, they don't tend to get involved for things like that, unfortunately.
Looks like they don't get involved with anything, by the way.
I know. John Brooks had gone to make a cup of tea.
Should have got himself a Ring doorbell or something like that. I'll be back in a minute. Put a smoke on loudspeaker.
It's just frustrating. I'm looking through on social media and all kind of big national journalists have focused on protests that have been going on outside Spurs. It's that element of, I said to Mickey Gray at half-time, Tomo, people won't make a bigger fuss of it as they should do. If it was the other way round, you wouldn't hear the end of it. All the TV sports news channels have been non-stop about how Liverpool have been hard done by. No one's going to say anything about Wolves being hard done by. No one's going to say a thing. They'll just go, yep, penalty, move on.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem that we don't. And if we do go on about it, we get told off for doing it.
My friend from Liverpool TV said to me before the game about how they felt hard done by VAR on Wednesday. And then he turned around and he was like, but obviously I've seen the decisions that have gone against you in the last 2 years or so. I can't say anything. I'm like, well, exactly. It's the reason why Wolves were trying to vote to get rid of it.
We were the only club, weren't we?
Yeah.
Again, was it you who told me? Well, I know we keep going on about. Was it you who told me about 19 points we would have lost for VAR decisions?
It's probably more than that now.
Yeah, it's probably is more than that now.
Luis Diaz trying to flick the ball towards Salah, just outside the penalty area, lifting it on for the run of Robertson. Flag, I think, should have gone up. Eventually it does. And the offside will be the decision.
Again, you know my opinion on these assistant referees not putting the flag up when it's blatant. If it's close, I can understand it, but if it's that obvious, they should be putting the flag up.
Here's Andre for Bellegarde. First time forwards, Alexander-Arnold clearing. Will flick from Soboslai. Gravenberg to carry it over the halfway line. Feeding it on here to Jota into the penalty area. Down he goes. That's another penalty. Agbadou's challenge. Jota flicked it back inside him. His trailing leg caught. Liverpool have a chance for a third.
Again, it's come from us having possession with the ball and that turnover.
Oh, hang on a minute. Just seeing the replay. Oh, hang on. I don't think there's contact there.
I don't think there's contact. I'm just watching it. It looks like he jumped over him. No, there's no contact there.
Well, unless I'm seeing things.
Well, that looks like he's jumped over him.
It looks like he's jumped past him. Well, that's interesting. Agbadou may well have hurt himself in the process here. He's down getting some treatment. VAR is checking it. I think he goes past him. I'm not sure. I don't know what the... In first viewing, it looked like a penalty, but I'm not so sure here. And VAR are going back and forth, seeing the same angle over and over again.
The referee's going to have a look at the screen.
Yeah, Simon Hooper is being sent over to the touchline.
Do you want to give him one with decision on it? He'll keep it as it is.
And Simon Hooper arrives in the little area marked out for him on the sideline now.
But he hasn't caught him, has he? He's gone past him and he's skipped over him.
Are they going to say that Agbadou's arm has caught him?
Oh dear.
Because he's a long way away from his feet. I don't know how they can give that.
No, Agbadou's seems to be a...
Here comes Simon Hooper. No penalty.
Oh wow. Wow.
Finally.
Well, it wasn't a penalty, so... Well, we watched the replay and I say, I've not got a screen, I'm looking on yours. And he hasn't caught him.
Yeah, and look, I've got no problem because at first viewing, I thought pen.
I thought penalty.
First viewing, from us live in the stadium, the way he came across, I thought, yeah, that's a penalty. It's only when you then see it back and you look and go, well, Agbadou just slid past him. He slid past him and shot it. He's off balance, so I don't think it's necessarily a dive. It's just, I don't think there's any contact.
No. And I was with you. Well, I thought it was penalty from up here. I thought there was contact. I thought he caught him. But when I watched the replay and they've slowed it down, he's missed him, hasn't he?
So can Wolves find a way back in? Well, Agbadou's going to have to come off and Santi Bueno is coming on.
That's a shame, isn't it? Obviously nothing too bad from him. He's gone straight down the tunnel.
Wolves will hope that's nothing serious.
Yeah, that's a shame because he has been, since he's come, a big difference for us, hasn't he? Santi Bueno's on anyway.
So no debut moment for Nasser Jiga at this stage as Santi's first contribution is to kick the ball out of play. So still Liverpool 2, Wolves nil. 61 minutes played at Anfield.
Just looking at the way Liverpool set up when they've got the ball at the back. The two wide men, Diaz and Salah, go as wide as they can. And then the two midfield lads just go and sit into that middle. And that's where they have everything that comes off it. Everybody runs off them.
Conter for Van Dijk. Now for Robertson. Up to Van Dijk. Cross for Quansah. Midway inside his own half, up to halfway to Soboslai. Back for Alexander-Arnold, down the line for Salah. Alexander-Arnold again, all the way back to Alisson, who's saved from Marshall Manetzi. Big point in this second half that could have seen Wolves halve the deficit.
Could have changed the game, couldn't it? Could have changed the game if you just put it in.
Wolves win it back though. Here's Cunha. Cunha to the edge of the penalty area, trying to feed it on for João Gomez. João Gomez back onto his left foot and he curls it high and wide.
That decisiveness in the front of goal, isn't it? It's the difference. We've had as many chances as we would have had, and they've had in the game. Liverpool, they've took theirs. I know one's a penalty, but that's where you've got to at least hit the target, make the keeper work. I thought he was just going to roll Ait-Nouri in when he's come round him. He's overlapped him, hasn't he, on Cunha. Thought he was just going to roll him in. But it just closed up when he took it inside, Cunha.
So double change coming for Liverpool. Conor Bradley and Darwin Núñez coming on. Alexander-Arnold going off, and Jota, I think, going off as well. So Liverpool shuffling their pack. So they do have another game on Wednesday. Totti beating Salah to ball in the air, out of play for a Liverpool throw. Halfway for Gravenberch. Soboslai. Passing field read by Andre. Now Cunha driving Wolves on. Oh, he was trying to shoot from pretty much the edge of the centre circle. Thankfully, it got blocked. Otherwise, it would have been a big waste.
Yeah, and that's what we have done. We've wasted the opportunities we've had.
Here's Bellegarde running into a central position, finding Ait-Nouri onto João Gomez, just on the edge of the penalty area, clipping across high to the far post and too high.
Have a shot. So nobody wants to shoot. So we look trying to leave that killer little pass in there. Just have a shot.
We say no one wants to shoot. James Cunha does from 45 yards
from
out.
45 yards, yeah. But they work themselves into good situations. Just need to have a go. Test the keeper. He's been down once with an injury. Test him.
Núñez. That's the right side. Salah. Suspicions of a right arm controlling it. Doherty was the only man back. Thankfully, he had two beyond him and he got a touch to the ball. Luis Diaz onto Robertson. Clipping a cross in. Jose Sarr will come and claim it.
Did well, Doherty. Did well. Just got a block on it. Just deflected it up into the hair for Sarr. Just to come and get it.
Bellegarde to turn backwards and find Semedo.
Yeah, unfortunately, he didn't have anybody in front of him, did it, at one stage?
Cunha, central position, looking on to the run of Manetzi, but intercepted by Quansah. Cleared as far as Andre. Now for Semedo. On the right-hand side, just slowing things down. Not too much of an option for him. Goes infield to Bellegarde. Will drag back to find Cunha. Cunha back onto his left foot. Curling! Oh, that's glorious! Into the far bottom corner via the foot of the post. Mateus Cunha scores for the third game in a row, and Wolves are right back in things at Anfield. Liverpool 2, Wolves 1. Take a bow, Mateus Cunha.
There's your goal scorer, And I keep saying to you about having a shot, doing something with it. And there's the difference again, isn't it? It's what he can do in front of goal, and that's the reason why he's valued so much with the squad, the players, and what he offers this club. What a finish. Great finish from him.
Could not have got it more into the corner. Wonderful goal. Magic Mateus has given Wolves hope. Here's Bradley. Out to Salah on the Liverpool right. Pulled back infield to Soboslai.
Well, you've got yourself back into the game now, haven't you? Don't throw it away. You're going to get another chance if you carry on. I think they've had more chances in this second half. I think we've looked more of a threat. Got to continue it now. Manetzi had that chance, didn't he? That would have been equal now. That would have been 2 each. Just got to make sure we keep things right.
Offside flag up against Darwin Nunez. Wolves can take their time.
Yeah, they're not going to let him take it from there anyway. But they look more of a threat in this second half. I think we've offered a little bit more going forward. Can we get ourselves back into it now? Don't throw it away, what you've got yourself into. You've got yourself a game now.
Cunha will drag back. And again inside his own half and looking for Doherty. Doherty finding Semedo. Back infield to Cunha, who just wants the ball. Cunha looking for the run of Doherty. Down the right side, sliding change from Robertson. Wolves throw just over 10 yards from the right-hand corner flag. Wolves supporters down low to our left-hand side, making plenty of noise.
It was a great finish, though. He just made it look so easy when he's put it beyond Alisson. There you go, corner.
Should be a corner, is a corner.
Yeah, we don't know, did he? He wouldn't make a decision.
Yeah, the assistant didn't want to call it.
No, the momentum's with Wolves on now. So Liverpool made those few changes, we have as well. But I think it's benefited us probably more so than them.
Nuri to take it, left-footed from the right side. Liverpool have drawn everybody back. Wolves have plenty of bodies inside the 6-yard box. In it goes dangerously. Oh, headed by João Gomez, who was stooping, but it loops over the top of the crossbar.
I don't know if he's took him by surprise, that ball coming to where his body position was.
I think it was just the 2 Liverpool players racing out. I think he thought he was going to get a boot to the face, maybe.
Yeah, I think so, with the way that he was crouching down when he headed it. Because it was a nice height for him, but because of that situation there, he's kind of just got underneath it and it's gone over the top.
I'll tell you what, Tomo, Liverpool are rattled. They're going to bring on Endo for Luis Diaz in a minute. They're going to bring on a midfielder for an attacker.
Well,
here's Totti on the charge. Totti for Bellegarde. Manetzi was pointing where he wanted it. It goes towards Cunha, who's stretching, couldn't quite squeeze through Bradley and Quansah, and it's a goal kick.
If he'd have got a touch on that, Alisson would have been in no man's land as well. So they're definitely the team on top at the minute. Just shows you, doesn't it, that all of a sudden how things can change and swing into your favour, where they get that goal. We've had a couple of chances as well. Just got to make sure that you use it now. Yeah, was it defensive midfielder bringing on? Because I think Endo's played at the back a couple of times for him, hasn't he? As centre half as well. So it just shows you how well Wolves have done.
So Soboslai will push further forwards. They've given themselves a bit of extra protection. Bellegarde is fouled by Van Dijk, who's going to get a yellow card.
It was a bad challenge for him. I thought that he'd no way getting the ball. Bellegarde was always favourite to get it. Now, don't get this one, where Cunha, your player who's in form, scoring goals, is taking the free kick on the halfway line.
Cunha to try and lift the ball forwards. Drops the edge of the area. Manetzi on the volley. High and a long way wide.
Why not? Manetzi, so it's come down for him. He seems a confident lad, doesn't he? But you can hear the crowd, Liverpool crowd. They want their team to push on, and at the minute, Wolves are the team pushing on.
Put in by Doherty, wanted the throw, not going to get it. Gravenberch forced his way through onto McAllister. Left-hand side of the box, the pull back. Aït-Nouri's there to clear, and the offside flag goes up eventually.
I thought so as well. I thought he was off. Again, good line from Wolves. They must feel confident in the way they're going about it, Wolves. They must believe that they can get themselves back into this. They're definitely going to rattle, though, aren't they?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
It is, great.
Here's Doherty. So I said to you at points last season and this season, all you want to see is Wolves be competitive.
Yeah.
You can accept losing when you go for it and you take on teams and you show a bit of spirit, and that's what Wolves have done today.
Yeah, they have. More so in the second half, I think.
They've certainly been more of a threat second half. Bellegarde's made a big difference.
Yeah, he has. And I think Manetzi up the front as well, because he's kept them busy and occupied on that front line. Just gives you more legs, doesn't he, Bellegarde, in that midfield area?
Yeah, he's had a good spell of form.
Yeah, he has. His attitude's been great, hasn't it? So, look, it's tough when you're not in the side, and again, left out today.
Here's Cunha intercepting inside the Liverpool half. Manetzi making a move ahead of him. And a foot in, I think, by Quansah. Won it back. The Wolves have it again through Totti. Totti through to Bellegarde. Clever pass to Cunha. Flicking it here, looking for Manetzi, and just thighed back by Robertson to Alisson. I think the Wolves fans down to our left-hand side claiming that should be a pass back there.
Nah, unfortunately not.
They don't get given any more, do they?
No. Well, he's got off his knee anyway, so.
Yeah, deliberate movement, though. Good ball for McAllister. Santi out there with him on the Liverpool left. McAllister having to go back to halfway to Gravenberch. Now Van Dijk.
Yeah, they're trying to set the sting out the game. Liverpool. So that's a Wolves ball, that. Oh.
Robertson with a throw down the left-hand side. McAllister's cross intercepted by João Gomez. Listen to the noise around Anfield now.
Yeah, it's definitely changed.
You wouldn't know they're winning the game, would you?
No, but I think it's the manner that they're losing the game. Winning the game, sorry.
Oh, Bellegarde trying to get the better of Van Dijk. Van Dijk's challenge. Wolves throw. João Gomez throwing it infield. Aït-Nouri's come over to the right-hand side. Here he is. About 10 yards from the corner flag. Aït-Nouri trying to flick it through to Bellegarde. There's a block on it. Comes back to Aït-Nouri. Now Andre switched out to Cunha, who's in the left wing-back position. His cross looking for Bellegarde, who nods it down. And Alisson, did he just about keep it in? He did. Wolves think it's gone out.
I thought it had gone out.
Szoboszlai, all the players are over on the right. Here comes Bradley. Danger here for Wolves. Salah, infield to Bradley. Up to the edge of the penalty area. Back wide to Salah. Salah's cross. Players queuing up at the far post. Szoboszlai brings it down. Doherty with some really strong defending to force him out of the penalty area.
Yeah, did well there, Doherty. Ushered him out the box, didn't he?
Bradley for Endo. Now for Quansah. Again to Endo, midway inside the Wolves half. Out to Salah on the right-hand touchline. 1-2 with Bradley. And having to go all the way back to Quansah again as Wolves have got themselves back organised. We are, 76.5 minutes into the game. Liverpool 2, Wolves 1.
Just got to keep pushing forward, Wolves. Don't give them anything. Make sure we're picking up. Because I think we will get other opportunities. So we've just got to keep it as it is on the scoreline for Liverpool.
Bradley to switch the play for Robertson. And to play it wide for Soboslai, midway inside the Wolves half. Closed down by Doherty. Goes back infield to Gravenberch. And now Robertson. Pulled backwards to Gravenberch. Now for Van Dijk. Closed down by Manetzi. Into his own half to Kwanzaa in the centre circle. 15-yard pass to his right side to Bradley. Wide for Salah. Salah being forced backwards by Aït-Nouri. Wolves having to be disciplined.
Yeah, that's what they're going to have to do. There's no doubt about it that Liverpool are going to come to it in some spell. Wolves were always going to get the run of the play in the second half. But this is where you got to make sure you do things right.
Kwanzaa looking to switch the play. Out to Soboslai on the left-hand side. Waits for Robertson to run past him. And plays it infield to Gravenberch. Pulled backwards to Van Dijk. Just to the left-hand side of the centre circle. Low inside it for Kwanzaa. João Gomez going to apply some pressure. It goes wide to the right side to Salah. Aït-Nouri steals it. Aït-Nouri to try and run over the halfway line. Pushed into the back of, and he'll get the free kick.
Well played, Aït-Nouri. He's done well against Salah, hasn't he? I think this afternoon. Because Salah's a quality player. And I just think that probably his quick feet and his quick movements, Aït-Nouri helps him. I'd still like him to offer us a little bit more. We've seen him on this right wing already in this second half. But there's been times where he's overlapped. Just give him the ball. He's got that quality as well when he gets it.
Doherty for Santi, just over the halfway line. Now to Totti. Wide for Aït-Nouri. Infield to Cunha. Back to Totti. Wolves turn down a bit of possession. Liverpool getting deeper. Crowd trying to respond as Doherty looks to hit the high ball, dangling out to Aït-Nouri. His touch wasn't the best, and Bradley stole it from him. Finds Salah. Salah's ball forwards will be intercepted by Santi. Sent it forwards, but headed away, and now in goes the challenge from Semedo. Manetzi has it. No one with him. Manetzi gets barged into the back of by Endo. Free kick.
Well played, Manetzi. He knew the challenge was coming and just got his body just in between him and the Liverpool player coming through. Chance here now. Good position.
Strange how a shove in the back is now a foul, isn't it?
Is it? Oh.
There's a quick rule change there at half time.
Second half, yeah. Second half there, right?
It's a good job no one from PGMOL listens to us, isn't it? Cunha stood over the free kick. Feels a bit too far out to go for goal. There's only Salah as a one-man wall. And he's a good, 5 yards outside the penalty area. Cunha trying to just dink it towards the far post. Totti will try and play it back in. Blocked off by Bradley. Did a backwards roll there, Totti. Salah up against Semedo. Semedo just trying to hold him up. That's going to be a free kick. Knew exactly what he was doing there, Nelson.
Yeah. He did. He did. He was making sure he wasn't going any more advance up the pitch, wasn't he?
There's Soboslai on halfway and shown backwards. Robertson trying to put his foot through it up towards Nunez. One in the air by Santi. Gravenberch nods it down, but Semedo's there ahead of Soboslai. Doherty with a clever pass infield to Aït-Nouri. Aït-Nouri, well, the ball's come to Cunha, and Cunha trying to thread it through to Manetzi, who's offside.
Oh, that must have been close. Again, I know you've got the replay thing. No.
He's offside.
I know he's offside. I'm just saying, was it close?
No, it wasn't close.
Okay.
No.
I can't see it.
No, even without the replay,
okay,
I
mate.
knew it wasn't.
Okay, mate, it's all right then.
It's a good 4 yards. I mean, I like the way he was trying to get in there. Tommy Doyle's going to come on in a minute, by the way.
Well, he's had one opportunity in the same place, though, hasn't he?
Ainuri being penalised for grabbing hold of Salah. He's got to be careful he doesn't talk himself into a yellow here.
You're allowed to grab people, aren't you? That's all right. They'll get booked for it.
Doyle's going to be on for João Gomez, by the way.
Yeah. I don't think João Gomez is happy about it. He just threw his head back. But I think him and Andre have done well in there again, haven't they? I like that though. He's not happy that he's come off.
João Gomez.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
He's applauding the away end as he walks across in front of them.
Yeah, I like that attitude where he's upset that he's coming off. He's had another decent game.
Second short, Bradley. Out to the right-hand side to McAllister. Back to Bradley. He'll have to go all the way back to Robertson inside the centre circle.
The Liverpool fans are happy with that, are they? That he went back.
And Bradley looking to launch it to the far side of the box. Ponsa back in field. Van Dijk to Soboslai. Back to the centre circle to Robertson. 83.5 minutes played. Can Wolves get the ball back and get that one opportunity to steal an equaliser?
Well, Van Dijk stayed up front and he's still up here. He hasn't gone back yet. There you go. There he's on his way back now. He's not happy that they haven't put the ball in there. Wasting his jogging up the field.
6 minutes plus time to be added on. Ball down the line. Doherty went to go back to Jose Sarr. Sarr did really well, actually. He was under pressure, Doherty. And he put his keeper under pressure.
He did really well because he was bouncing towards him. Big 5 minutes coming up, isn't that? 84 minutes. Well, just gone up to 85. Big 5 minutes. Can we get ourselves that equaliser?
So Liverpool throw, 10 yards from the left-hand corner flag. Robertson to take it.
They won't be in any rush, will they? They'll try and keep it just in this corner. Just run down the clock a little bit.
Through the legs of Doherty. Semedo turns and smashes out of play. Liverpool throw again. Where's your famous atmosphere? Sing the Wolves fans. I say, the home crowd are nervy. That's bounced off Darwin Núñez. Goal kick.
Yeah, good defending. I think it was Doherty again, I think. It was definitely silence from that, wasn't there, the Wolves play.
Doherty infield to Santi. Now Santi having to go backwards to Jose Sarr on the D of his penalty area. Liverpool fans now breaking out into song as it comes to Doherty on the halfway line. Looking down the right side for Semedo. Came off Robertson. Wolves throw. Semedo back to Doherty.
Well, let's hope we can replicate what Everton did in the later stages of the game the other night.
Yeah, and that may be playing a part in the nerves. Soboslai with a header away. Gravenberg on halfway on the left-hand touchline. In goes Andre to win it back. Semedo couldn't squeeze it through to Manetzi, but he gets the throw.
Yeah. Well,
Andre, poor touch from that throw.
You're
Darwin
hoping
got
that
it
the
from
nerves
him.
play. You're hoping the nerves play. Sorry, mate. So, but you're hoping that those nerves play a lot in what's going on.
Totti in the centre circle to Santi. To his right hand side to Doherty. Doherty looking to hit the big long diagonal. Bradley will head it away. Cunha tried to bring it down. He thought there was a handball in there. He's fuming, Cunha. Aït-Nouri has it. Bellegarde flicked by Aït-Nouri. Cunha. Again, he feels like he's fouled. And again, he gets nothing. And Salah looking to knock it past Bellegarde, but Bellegarde shows a great turn of pace. Gets back across in front of him and then draws the free kick.
Brilliant. Brilliant play from him. There's no slouch either, is he, Salah? And he more than matched him.
Doyle for Semedo. Down the right-hand side. Menetsi's run offside. Semedo has to look backwards to Doyle. Infield to Doherty. Further infield to Santi. 2 minutes 20 of the 90 to go. Cunha trying to run through the middle. Threading it on. Here's Doyle. Low one in. Menetzi sliding in, and it was a brilliant challenge by Kwanzaa to get it clear.
Oh, I thought he had it for a second then. Great play from Cunha.
Andre to the right-hand side to Cunha. Cunha cutting back in field, finding Andre again. Oh, was he fouled by Endo? Referee says no. In goes Breno's challenge. Smashed outfield by Bradley. And Jose Sar's come out of his penalty area. He slices his kick, but it goes to Doherty. Forwards here to Doyle. 90 seconds of the 90 remain. Totti to the left-hand side of the centre circle. Wide left for Aït-Nouri. Bellegarde making the run down the left-hand side. Bellegarde closed down by Endo. Endo gets the ball. Bellegarde fouls him. Liverpool free kick.
Yeah, there's definitely nerves in the Liverpool play. I wonder how far he was. Are you just going to see the replay? It's a great ball across from Doyle. Oh, is it just behind him?
Yeah, I think if Doyle's cross is a little bit more in front, then I don't think Kwanzaa gets there.
No.
But Menetsi's had to wait for it. And because he has to wait for it, it allows Kwanzaa to just slide in and get something on it. It's the finest of margins.
It is. That's the difference of winning games and getting something out of games as well, isn't it?
Wolves are going to bring on Pedro Lima. Attacking wing-back change. Is it going to be Semedo who's replaced? I think it is. I think he's already taken the armband off. Has he got a problem? He's changing his top anyway. He's getting rid of his base layer. Maybe it's not Semedo. Is it Aït-Nouri? Let's see. It's not come up on my system yet.
Is his nose bleeding? Is that why he's took his top off?
He's getting another shirt.
Something's bleeding by the look of it. They've got tissue in his face.
So Wolves are temporarily down to 10. We're going to have 6 minutes being added on, by the way. Here's Doherty. Confirmation of the 6. Doyle down the right-hand side. Menetzi trying to get the wrong side of Van Dijk, who just about recovered. It looked like he was off balance for a moment.
Yeah, he knocks him off balance, didn't he, Menetzi?
Here's Totti. To his right-hand side to Doyle, who's playing right wing-back at the minute. But I can't imagine they're going through the process of putting Semedo back on if they're going to take him off.
Well, his nose is bleeding by the look of it, so I don't know if he's got a smack in the face.
Totti for Santi. Wide to the left-hand side to Bellegarde.
Does that take another top off? I think he's got blood on that as well.
Well, I think he's done for the day. Pedro Lima will come on the next time the ball goes dead. Through ball attempted for Cunha. It comes back to Bellegarde. To the left-hand side to Aït-Nouri. Aït-Nouri being closed down by 2. Has to pull it back to Totti. Wide for Aït-Nouri. Crossing in from deep. Goalkeeper comes and punches. Comes out towards Andre. Cunha trying to hold off his man. Cunha up towards the edge of the box. Was he fouled? Yes, he was. Wolves free kick just outside the penalty area.
Come on. Can we get it? Can we get it? Good position here. Yeah. Pedro Lima's just come on. But it looked like it was Semedo. His nose was bleeding. He just couldn't stop the bleeding. Favours out Nuria, doesn't it? Left foot up with the angle it's at.
Well, Tommy Doyle fancies this as well. It's not happened for him for Wolves, but I've seen him in certainly Sheffield United time be pretty deadly from this kind of range.
Let's hope he is then today.
Strikes a good ball.
Oh, well, Brentford goal tells you about his striking of the ball.
I say Liverpool have 4 in the wall, 1 lying down behind it.
I just think this is a great angle for Aït-Nouri. Just hit the target.
Aït-Nouri over the wall, or Doyle round it for the near post? It's Doyle, it deflects off the wall. It's a corner. 92.5 minutes played. Aït-Nouri was thinking about a quick corner. Instead, thinks better of it and will leave it for Doyle.
Well, you know for a fact in a minute the ball from the crowd or the cop's going to come back on just as he's kicking it.
Doyle will take this right-footed from the right. Out-swinging delivery. Goes high. Cunha went in there. Ball not fully cleared. Comes out to Lima. Tries to put it back in. It's going to come to Bellegarde on the Wolves left. Closed down by Bradley. Bellegarde trying to find some space. Goes towards the byline. Can't get there. It's behind for a goal kick. And listen to the relief around Anfield.
Yeah, I think Conor Bradley defended it well, but I think it's the relief, as you touched on there, from that. Bellegarde just trying to get round him. But that leaves, what is it, 2.5 minutes left to go. It's been some game from Wolves in this second half, especially. I think they're through everything. That's what we want to see from this Wolves side.
Bit disappointed there were Wolves fans heading towards the exits.
Yeah.
Alisson's big kick downfield. Menezzi wins it in the air. Oh, free kick given against Menezzi.
Oh, I don't think that was. I think he's just stronger than him and just won the ball. Just gone up earlier.
Against McAllister, there might have been a bit of a hand to the face. It's not intentional. Just eats up more seconds though, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's that. Was it a minute and a half left? And then there'll be some more added onto it. Can we conjure up one more chance?
Taken by Robertson, standing it up towards Salah. Oh, Aït-Nouri misjudged that, and he's ended up heading it out of play for a throw.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be any rush to take it. Salah's gone over to take it, but I think he'll look pretty better as he has. Left it Conor Bradley, I think.
Bradley level with the edge of the Wolves penalty area. Found down the line. Salah trying to hold off Aït-Nouri. Bellegarde trying to clear. Gravenberch, he just fell to the floor. Wolves throw.
Well played. Well played. Come on. One last go.
Cunha infield to Andre, to Doherty. Edge of his penalty area. Doherty trying to turn back infield. Cunha playing Quartermatt. Trying to lift it forwards. Van Dijk's header. Lima infield to Doyle. Lima's wider and ahead of him. It comes to Pedro Lima. Trying to knock it past 1 and 2. Endo takes a tumble. How is that a free kick? Pedro Lima knocked it past 1. Endo got across in front of him. And to me, Tomo, he falls down on the ball.
Yeah, it's a thing that happens, though, unfortunately, isn't it? That's what they do now. Trick the referee into giving a free kick when it's not really. He was on the way down before he even come near him.
We're in added time of added time. That may well be it.
Yeah, he'll blow. Probably went as soon as he's kicked.
Alisson to launch it downfield. It's towards Darwin Nunez, who gets a flick on. Santi for Pedro Lima. Back to Jose Sarr. Tries to launch it to the halfway line. Menezzi trying to get there. The full-time whistle goes. Liverpool get the victory. Forced to hang on in there. Controversial 2-0 lead at half-time. Goal from Luis Diaz and a penalty from Mo Salah that certainly those from the old goal persuasion will feel like it shouldn't have been given. They were fortunate not to have had Ibrahima Konate sent off in the first half for a second yellow card challenge on Mateus Cunha. He was subbed at half-time. Wolves made a couple of changes. Marshall Menezzi for his Premier League debut may well feel like he should have scored, saved by Alisson. Eventually, Mateus Cunha's curling effort into the bottom corner gave Wolves hope. Menezzi very nearly on the end of a low Tommy Doyle cross, just blocked by Jarell Quansah. And in the end, Wolves have to settle for a valiant effort in a 2-1 defeat.
Yeah, I just think that some decisions throughout the game, say, gone against Wolves there, but what a battle from them. How well they fought and played really well in the second half. I thought they took the game to Liverpool. You could hear the unrest and the nervousness in the crowd around us. But look, not many Wolves. I know there's a few Wolves fans gone now since the whistle's gone, but still a lot of the Wolves fans stayed in to clap and applaud the Wolves players because they can see that fight, what Wolves have had in their play. And look,
just listen to this home crowd, though. I don't know whether you clocked the Liverpool commentators to my right, how they celebrated at the end of that. They know, everyone in this stadium knows that they really had to battle for this today. This Wolves team did not lie down and just accept their fate.
No.
They caused Liverpool all ends of problems second half.
Well, you could see how nervous they were on the ball. Those last-ditch touches from Liverpool. How many times did they give the ball straight back to the Wolves because of the way that Wolves set themselves up? And look, it just shows you those fine lines between top and bottom, isn't it, of the league? And you can't tell me that we look aside that are near the bottom with the way that we played today. We played really well, I thought, especially in the second half. I thought we took more than the game to Liverpool, and unfortunately, we just didn't get that result we wanted.
Yeah, they'll take plenty of positives despite the unfortunate result. Nobody really expected Wolves would get anything from this fixture. That's what 16 defeats in 17 in the Premier League against Liverpool. And yet,